Hello and good day to yous. Welcome back to Xenogears. Controller already turn off? That it did. But no, come on. Ah. Okay, try this again. You're up. Okay, let's get back in there. This one? Yeah, that one. Run around with Ellie. Oh yes, in the floating city. The the ship salvaging ship. All right, cool. Guess we can just leave off of any corner, and that will bring us to the next area. Okay, it's like a mix of the overworld and the limited map. Screw elevator. Guess we can go see what that's about. Oh, I feel sick. Oh, please don't spin it. Don't spin it. I believe we're on the bridge right now, so let's go down one level at a time. Beer hall. Don't spin it. Well, get off the elevator if you don't want it to spin, man. What you doing up there, kid? I may never know. Oh, jeez. Crazy how I turned that light on and all of a sudden I, Well, no, it's not crazy, but... Actually, no. I bet... No, wait, I did just turn that light on. Okay, that would do it. Sneezy reflex. Hey man, I've got a good cure for drinking too much. Metzol. That was the... Wait, wasn't that the mind clearing item? I didn't realize being drunk was a mental condition. Yeah, that should really be a physosol. The hangover I could see being a symptom that you could fix, but not drunk. Wait, you didn't drink anything? Well, then don't worry about it. What are children doing in the beer hall? Men are stupid. They're so happy with that crap. I've never been on dry land since I was born. Think about it. You have dirt on your feet. How can you do that? There's nothing better than a drink after work. Hey, I've never seen you working around here. Huh? Well, don't worry about the details too much. Nope, I'm not trying to drink. Then why are you standing in front of that spigot, kid? Very expectantly. I am the master. The best master tames his master. Right, yeah, I should be watching out for a guy who talks like that. Kids these days are such wimpy drinkers. And by kids, you do mean, like, of legal age, but still young, right? Hey, are you listening to me? Regrettably so. You're new. Want me to teach you? Sure. About what? Really? Well, I'll teach you then. You thought I'd battle right off? Get real. Only the fast do well at this game. It's a card game for men of the sea. How do we transition to this arena? I'll explain the rules to you. First, I deal you and your opponent 26 cards each. Then, I will place 4 cards in front of each player as your current hands. Alright. And then I place another card on the left-hand side, looking from your viewpoint. Up to here, I do automatically for you, but from here on, the game starts. You must take your first 4 cards and the remaining 21 cards and place them all on top of the 2 center cards faster than your opponent can. Of course, there are certain rules for placing the cards. Place a card on top of another card if it is numerically in order, like 1 number higher. So yeah, 4 and 3. Is ace high or low? In this case, where there is a 3, you can play a 4. Or 1 number lower. In this case, where there is a 4, you can play a 3. But if the numbers aren't in order, you can't play the card. But if there's a K, you can play an A, and vice versa. Okay, so yeah, ace is low, but for this, it's also the transition, because it's a loop. Now I'll teach you how to control the cards. First, to move a card from your deck into an empty position in the hand of 4 cards in front of you, use left and right on the D-pad to pick the position. And use either the square, triangle, or L1 or R1 button to place the card. Do I have to complete all 4 cards I have out on the field first? You play a card, you move on top of the card you want to play. You press the triangle button or R1 button to play on the right, or the square button or L1 button to play on the left. I think I'll be using L1 and R1 for this. Of course, your opponent is also playing cards. We can't play anything in this circumstance. What if neither of you can play a card, even after replacing the set of 4 cards in front of you? In this case, there will be a call of 1, 2, and a card will be played directly from your remaining pile of cards. Both players still can't play, this will be repeated. Okay. If there are no remaining cards on your pile to play at the 1-2 call, then the leftmost card from the set of cards in front of you will be played directly. Just ignore the rules. First player to use all of their cards wins. In this case, you lose. Oh, and one more thing. By pushing the select button, you can quit a game midway through, but of course this will mean you lose. By the way, there are lots of good players on board the Thames. How about starting off by playing my mate here? Sure. round 2. God, he plays that shit so quickly. Man, that's no fair. He plays a card like immediately once it hits the field on that 1-2.
It's not over yet.
And I keep hitting the wrong button. That's rough. Was hoping you'd take it a little easier on me. Ha! You're no competition. Do it. Don't regret it. I'll try again. Oh, I did it. It was very close, but I did it.
Huh, that's it?
Don't start bragging yet, boy. Hey, you're doing pretty good. Got some premier shoes. That's kind of an interesting game. Evade value plus 5%. Okay, 5% is getting pretty considerable there. Hold off on using those, though. Hey, do something about this old drunk. What do you want me to do? Card battle him? Hey, I'm not as drunk. I am the master, the best master. Thames's master. What are you, injured? No, not right now. You have no business here. Out, get out. Jeez, only drunkards and bullies come here. The wind is calling my name. When I'm drunk, I don't get any further than this bed. Alright. Huh? Isn't this a beer hall? You can talk to other areas aboard the Thames through... Talk to other areas aboard the Thames through the intercom. I remembered seeing a high tower a long time ago. It was called Babel Tower. Even I can't see the top of it. My eyes are good. They say the Reaper is called Wells comes from there. No wonder your eyes are good. Do you appear to be... I don't know, some sort of high-flying bird? Falcon? Hawk? And another penguin. Let me introduce myself. I'm Hans, the ship's first mate. Are you the captain? I've held onto this seat for 30 years. I'm not losing it to some young upstart. No, you're the captain. He's a walrus, I think. A little hard to tell under that big bushy beard. You're the two whales who floated in with the gears. I don't really like wandering around. Well, don't take it so badly. For us, anything we pull out of the sea is treasure. And you're a really big, important treasure. We were really careful. Thanks for helping. What a pretty lady. Oh, don't make that face. I won't bite. I'll return your gears to you squeaky clean. Why are you being so kind? That's because I am a man of the sea. What, haven't you heard of a running gag? Gahahaha. You're probably starved. I'll get you some food. Hans! I'll welcome the guests. You take care of the rest. Yes, sir. Just don't overdo it. Of course I know that. How can you be so calm? The captain and everyone are so irresponsible. Yeah. Let me go and get things ready. What? Who's that? They don't look like such bad people. Can I actually talk to anybody through here? This is the underground dock. Your gears are being repaired here. This is the top of the tower. The limitless sky. The sea. It'll be smooth sailing. This is the crane room. We're not fishing up any big items today. Is it possible for me to get those ones in between? No. I'm gonna spin it. I can find the controls. Oh, okay. I've been to the bridge. Beer hall. I believe I've been to the sick bay. Was that on a different floor? Yeah, I've been here. Okay. was the deck. Presumably the bridge is like up top, right? No. Oh, because I'm going into this tower specifically. Okay. Supply entrance. This is the supply entrance. This is where all the treasure, armor, and other materials are brought up from the sea. Or okay. My job is to watch over the supplies that pass through here. I check everything. Is it an important job? Yeah, sure. Really? Then out of the way. Let me do my job. You know, a while ago, I found treasure that's this big. What are you talking about? I found one that's this big. They say that girl is crazy about treasure. Someday I'll become a world-renowned treasure hunter and give her all my treasure. The supply entrance has 4 treasure boxes. They're in plain view, but can you get them all? Challenge accepted. D circuit. This new job that Ethos sent me on is my first big job. I'm a little worried whether I'll be able to do it or not. They want me to go down deep and get something unimaginably big. Something awesome's down there. This is the supply entrance. I already told you that. Did you? Did you run to, like, the other side of the ship just to tell me that? Cats. What's with this giant knife? Ah, shit. Ah, come on. This guy grants me enough height to get up there, right? Fine, I'll take the long way. Got a lunar rod. Whoa, customer. What you sell? Higher defense. Agility and barons and water. Increase ether and ether defense. Beam jammer. Electric damage. Ooh. The 50% of frame health. I'll grab one of those. Maybe two. I don't know if I need one of these, but I'll grab one. We still got some guns. Or ammo for guns, but nothing worth using them on yet? Alright, and I guess I should also look at tuning up. 6 more power. Three more for her. Six more for them. Oh, double for them. Five more and 300 more fuel. Get 1,000 more health. $1,800 more health. Yeah. She's really weak as it is. He's got one of those already. Oh, God. This is Bart's vehicle? Yeah, he hasn't gotten tuned up in a while. $200 armor and 50 ether, or 250 armor. Denying some ether damage might be nice. You're the only one who's desperately in need. I think that'll do for now. Hey pal, will you listen to my problems? Sure. Until recently, I've always wanted to be a seaman and navigate the Thames. That was my plan. Looking at all that treasure and stuff being moved around, well, it made me want to become a master crane operator so I can control that machine at my will. What do you think? Become a crane master or be a seaman? You were enchanted by the idea of being a seaman. But you fell in love with the technology here? Do what you love. Become a crane master. Yeah, you're right. A crane master. Really, really? No. What? You're a wimp. Sure. Well then, on guard. Oh, you, gonna duel me? Ellie, you take the lead this time. Ah, you son of a bitch. Did you lock us already? God, I'm just getting bullied here. Ah! Damn children.
Oh.
Making it impossible for me to play, so they just get like 4 free plays. I should be getting the free. Huh? What a wimp. I'm gonna make you eat those words, kid. I'm not allowed to play. What the heck? Ah, I did it. Fuck you. I beat that child's ass.
Huh, that's it?
Give me what you got. Darn, this sucks. But I'll give this to you anyway. Super goggles. That is indeed out in the open, and I can just jump in to get it. Serpent G-Whip. This gun is totally cool. This, I can blow away any bad guy. Bam, blam, boom. Just think about it, it gives me a rush. Uh-oh, kid's got the gun fever. I believe I have found 3 of the 4 boxes. Where's that last one? I can see it circling around the room. How do I reach it? Is it going to require me to go to a different area? Yeah, that 4th one's proving to be a problem. It's like unless I can lower it with the crane. Not like that. That's the same fucking door. kind of looked like I could have walked up it. I think I'm just gonna have to look this one up. Jump on the head of the kid in the purple. Oh, and then I can hit it from underneath. This kid gets me enough height to just bump it. Whenever it comes by again. Or I can just do it from the ground. Got some mica. Alright, I do believe I got... Oh no, I got a whip. That's not for me. D-circuit, lunar rod, serpent whip, and a mica. Puts enemy to sleep. Oh. Well, the power is worse, but if it's got a chance to just take an enemy out of commission, yeah, sure. %5 hit chance. Meh. And some more mica. Not all that impressive. Okay, well, minorly useful. Another day on the job, submerged under the sea day to day. What are you running around for? Don't know where to go, eh? No. Then get out of here. I got work to do. Before going in, though, I'll have to do some warming up exercises. In your bot? Alright, back to the elevator. Where'd Captain be hanging out at? Beer hall? I'd assume this is where the festivities will be held. Took you a while, but things aren't ready yet. Hey, hurry it up. Don't make our guests wait. Sorry, there's no place to sit around here. I see plenty of empty jerry cans. Or at least I hope they're empty. But isn't the view just splendid from here? This beer hall is Tains's pride. You probably think it's a wee bit peculiar having a beer hall right next to the bridge, but just fine by me. If you don't take time in life to enjoy a drink, you'll be swallowed by the waves of anxiety. But we don't have that problem. Thanks to this beer hall, everyone here is too sloshed to worry. Are you always wandering the seas like this? Well, normally, there's that crane that fished you out. We use that for the gears to pull up treasure from the sea. We're salvagers. Recently, however, there's been almost no treasure, just little things. Since we've started the big job, well, that's all we've had.
Big job?
Oh, that's a job for the Ethos. The Ethos is planning a really big salvage next. I don't know the details, but looks like we'll be searching for some buried treasure.
Why is the Ethos involved?
Who knows? But we're dependent on the Ethos to buy our stuff. So it won't look good if we don't turn down the job. Wow, dinner's finally ready. Let's eat.
Mind telling us why you're helping out, though, besides, being a man of the sea? We've got sonar. That's not it. This type. It matches with the evade pirate ship Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil? Wasn't she sunk in another battle? There's no record of it sinking. We were too busy fighting that red gear to try to confirm it. Then there is a chance that it did not sink. I believe the data shows the Yggdrasil was the carrier for that gear. One moment. Yes, that is correct. Excellent. Give me the controls. Excellent. What are you planning on doing? Sink it, of course. She will never trouble the commander again. Wait. The commander's orders were to investigate the disappearance of that flying battleship. We can't deviate from our mission. Besides, we are low on fuel and need to refuel. We have enough. I'll take her down. Once you start, there is no stopping you, is there? I hope you know that fighting in water is totally different than fighting on land. Of course. Sorry, Kelvena.
Weird looking gear. Definitely suited for aquatic combat, but looks like a deep sea creature.
I know you haven't eaten for a while, but how can you eat so much?
This is great. This is great. I like how you eat. You weren't drifting around for nothing. Men have courage and have appetites.
Did we just shake?
You're just imagining it.
I don't think so.
Captain, your first mate is calling you. Got it. I'm on the way. Looks like something's up. Sorry, but I have to return to the bridge. But please, enjoy yourselves.
Ellie, is that a water spout? It's too far. I can't see very well, but it looks like a battle.
Let's go to the bridge too.
Okay.
Well, first, I'm gonna save. Don't have to deal with that supply room again. They've got guts starting a fight next to the Thames. It gets my blood boiling. Hey, Hans, I haven't fired the big gun in a long time. How about we take a shot or two? Are you kidding?
Why get the Thames involved in a fight between sides who are neither enemies nor allies? That big gun is nothing but a useless piece of junk you tacked onto the Thames in a drunken stupor.
You just don't understand the code of the men of the sea.
What are you doing?
It seems like a submarine is under attack.
Submarine?
Ally. There, we have a reason to help now, right? Let's interfere.
Hey, that's...
The submarine that shot us out of the sky! Blow into smithereens!
that ship. What? What's wrong? That's the Yggdrasil. Isn't that Bart's ship? Yeah, he's still alive. All right. We can't just sit here. Let's go. Go where? To help. What else? Without a gear?
Your gears are in the loading bay. Hold your horses. Doc, this is the bridge. How are our guests' gears?
The repairs will be done shortly.
2 minutes. Huh? Finish in 2 minutes. And take them out through the supply entrance to the deck.
Yes, sir.
Your gears are being moved to the deck. Go get them. If you need to, you can buy equipment at the supply entrance shop.
What are you saying, Captain? What did we get bomb over caught up in the middle of the fight?
Be quiet. Our guests are fighting to save their friends. Don't get in the way. If we don't help, it'll tarnish the men of the sea's good name.
Yes, sir. But the Thames itself will not join in any fights. Thanks.
That's more than enough. Yeah, supplying us new parts, repairing our gears. Feeding us. To the dock. Which I guess I never did. We still waiting on those gears to show up? Oh, wait, no, they're not in the docks. That's where they were being serviced. I want to go back to the bridge. Or no, the deck. I could have watched my heaters getting worked on. That could be you, kid, lifting the crane one day. Okay, let's go.
Wait!
Oh, come on, Sighton. Just when I thought we were saved, now we're gonna be turned into Swiss cheese.
We're not particularly liked here, are we?
Need some help?
Faye, Ellie, you were all right? Somehow.
This is no time for tearful reunions.
Yeah. Where's Bart? He's fighting below. He said he was going to hold them back until the depth charges were ready. But he left without the proper hydro preps. We're busy trying to ready the depth charges. Your gear should be able to handle underwater warfare to some extent. Go help him out.
Got it. Ellie, let's go. Our gears are too heavy. Yeah, Rico's look like it would sink to the bottom of the ocean. Damn it. I can barely maneuver, and you're moving all over the place. You're fighting a fish, man. Looks like you're having a tough fight, Bart. Faye? You're alive? Hey, that's my line. And you got your girlfriend with you.
What about that gear? Elhain, what are you doing here? Dominia, why are you here? Why? We Gebler need no special reasons to sink an enemy ship. It is our divine duty to rule those crass lands-dwelling lambs. But why? How are they different from us shepherds, the Able? To me, lambs and Able are the same. The only definite difference is personal ability. The ignorant must be led by the wise. That is our job. Look what you've gained as an element, Ellie. Why do you even question? Your superiority is obvious. So the wise harming the weak is a sign of ability? I didn't want that. That's all.
Ellie, are you alright?
That gear. You're the one? Huh. So that's how it is. How amusing, Elhaim. All this for a man? I guess that story was true after all. You were born of those lowly lambs. Stop! Don't say another word. What are you going to do about it, mongrel? Are you going to use the power used in that incident on me now? Go ahead. Show me. Show me your true power. I will. If you Gebler are wise, then I'd rather be a fool. Then so be it. Then you shall be dealt with as the traitor you are.
Man, it's been a long week. Been a long couple of weeks. Looking forward to just kicking back and doing nothing. Alright, so something I learned about gear battles, like, just before starting the stream, apparently I get more charge the higher my attack level is. So I guess I might want to do something about that. Although before he gets a turn... no, it's better in the long run to boost. You don't want to use, Oh god, where's your EP? Why don't you have any EP? What happened? Should I have taken a rest when I had the chance? No. Ah. I don't remember having 0. Well, I guess she's spending her first turn getting some EP. You are going to Wild Smile to screw up the enemy's accuracy. And I've just got Guided Shot and Restore Defense, so attack it is. Ow. Electric Arm Black Attack. If Titan was here, I guess I could give us all resistance to that. Alright, so they're electric, so presumably I don't want to use electricity attacks against them. How about Earth? $300-ish. Fire? Underwater, I don't know. 300-ish. Am I dodging, or are you just not doing any damage? Oh, I never equipped Bart with the new whip. Well, that's fine. It's probably doesn't affect his gear, right? So if I charge now, I'd presumably recover more, but I don't want to do that while I'm boosted. So, boop. U10. 1300. Young Master, depth charges will be dropped. Please stand back. Wait a minute. Yeah, that was nothing. Come on. Come on! Enough already. Dominia, retreat. I was so close. But don't think I'll leave empty-handed now. What you gonna do? What? Lost a claw. Oh, lost both claws. Ah! You kidnapping her? Fox, help me! Now I'll have to go to whatever murder bug hell planet she's been taken to. Faye, where is Ellie? The enemy took her. I doubt that. Bart, what do you mean? Stop it. Faye, this is no time for bickering. For now, we must find a place to finish repairing the Yggdrasil. Don't worry. The ship that saved us is nearby. They call it the Thames. It's about the size of a small city. Their captain can help us. That's the Thames? I think you'd like their captain, Rico. He's a man's man. Man, what a clunker of a ship. Sorry about what I said earlier. It's alright. I was at fault too. I haven't seen you in such a long time. We should be fighting. Yggdrasil 2 was constructed so quickly, we had no time to ready its depth charges. It also was my fault we didn't have depth charges because I prioritized the Bart missiles over everything else. Bard missiles. Oh, well, they're not that great anyway. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay. I always knew that you'd be alive. Of course, I'm Bart the Immortal. What are you trying to say? This time I got reamed by a red gear monster. A red gear? Yeah, he beat me and let us to sink in the sand. But this next part sounds wild. We sank into this huge cave under the sand, and then a sand cruiser just like the Yggdrasil was there. We replaced the usable parts on the bridge and remodeled it. Frankly, I do not believe it myself. It looks the same, but it can float. Most likely, it is the Yggdrasil's prototype. People lived there long ago. They had many weapons. That's how we got them. Bard already showed me. Those weapons are most likely from Shavat. Shavat? You mean the Ariel? More importantly, we should go say ahoy to the captain. Yeah. Serpent Whip, more power. Oh, yeah, and you definitely don't need this right now. Give him one of these frames. I wonder what increases agility more, the O2 cylinder or the D circuit? I don't really have a lot of good things for him, so I guess he's just going to take all of the flexible ones. Lower beam damage, lower electricity damage. Oh, and let's give it to him. Although it's not like giving Slayton's gear any more ether is going to improve his abilities. It might well, no, the healing's not going to work on gears. So unless I want to give him some extra protection against something else. Circuit for you, circuit for me, circuit for him. Oh wait, did I get a weapon for Art? One less damage, but also poisons. Guess this is fine for now. I didn't want to get her involved. Margie. Sorry. I know I promised that if anything happened, I would protect Margie and the people of Neeson. Worry about that? It's okay. You've had it tough too. You made it okay. It's my job. When Need Your Soul's fixed, I'm going on straight ahead. Of course. I know Neeson's in danger. But since everything's messed up there, I thought now would be a good time to sneak in there. I didn't plan on taking her along, as long as I knew she was there, safe there. But I certainly doubt Shakan will just stand by and do nothing. That's what the people from her sect said, too. But it's still risky, so they say they want me to stay close to her and protect her. Really? And you're okay with that? Yeah. I see you've brought along another strapping young lad. I'm Bart. Thanks for letting my ship dock here. Ah, this is great. You come to ask about the ship? My submarine Yggdrasil was damaged by an enemy attack. It'll be out of operation for a little while. Hey, Margie.
Bart! You're terrible. You went on without me.
Margie, just when I'm starting to sound like a captain.
I get away from Neeson, but then I'm stuck on the Yggdrasil. I'm sick of it. Captain? Hi, I'm Margaret.
Aw, man. Look, we're having a man-to-man talk here. So, Margie, why don't you go back to the Yggdrasil?
You're terrible. You're starting to sound like Sig.
What? Me like Sig?
You're always so thoughtless, Bart. Faye and the others were floating around because you fired on that craft impulsively.
Whoa, stupid. You're not supposed to... Bart? You didn't? No, you didn't.
It is true, Faye.
Couldn't be helped. How could I have known you were... I'm so disgusted. I don't have anything to say. Don't get so mad. I shouldn't have brought you out of Neeson.
I heard that, you big jerk.
Great, great. It's great to be young. Hey, kiddo, you supposed to be some kind of pirate? Oh, yeah. Man of the sea. I was a man of the desert, but... All right, even better. Yes, man of the sea. Bart, right? I'll show you to our famous beer hall. My lady, may I borrow this fellow? Oh, gentlemanly enough to ask.
What a weird guy. Faye, are you mad about Bart?
No, that's not it.
About Ellie, then?
Yeah.
It'll all be okay. If you're so worried, why don't you go rescue her? Just like Bart helped me out.
Cease your naive utterances.
I've said nothing wrong.
I have no intention of discussing this matter further with you. Your traitorous actions are already apparent. I will beat you down right here.
Stop it at once. Are you okay?
Myung, what are you doing? She's a traitor. Such acts will not be allowed on a ship under Ramses' control. No matter the reason. I have examined the records of the battle between the Heisho and the Vierge. From what I can tell, it was you who attacked first, wasn't it? She had no choice but to defend herself after you took it upon yourself to attack without permission. Above all, you were meant to be under Kelvana's command. Were you obeying Kelvana's orders? You are not to prosecute any soldier for treason without proper authority, even if you both are elements. Further, isn't your attitude toward the lieutenant nothing more than your own personal prejudice? Or am I mistaken? What? I would never. Thus far, we still cannot determine whether or not she is guilty of treason. To investigate the truth of this matter further, I am placing the lieutenant under my supervision. Is that clear? How dare you? By what authority? Let's go. What was that? Those eyes. Getting windy out there. I see. So that's what was going on. Since I have other matters to attend to, would you mind staying here for a while? Not at all. You don't have to worry about a thing. Leave the rest to me. What you need is to recover from your fatigue. What'd you do to me? Crystalline blue, like the surface of a lake. Excuse me? Your eyes. They're beautiful. What? You coming on to me? Here is the engagement report between Haishao and the enemy gear. This is the... I'm sure of it. It's currently at the Thames, if not, somewhere in the ocean nearby. Change course. Head for the Thames. Wait. Their mothership Yggdrasil seems to be able to submerge. If they submerge, they'll have the upper hand on Haishao. Any attack we might make would just be wasted since they could simply dive. But if we eliminate that function first, it's still not too late. I've already made proper arrangements. Arrangements? Yes, sir. All right. We'll try it your way. Thank you, Commander. By the way, what happened between you and Dominia? She was livid. I'm sorry. It had to do with the Yggdrasil incident earlier. Those girls work hard, especially for you. It's my job to be hated. Faye, the young master hasn't come back yet. What's he up to? Would it be too much to ask for you to go and call him for me? No problem. He's probably whining and dining with the captain of the Thames. Oh, there's a long section. Alright, I am going to take a quick break here, and we will be back in just a few minutes. Get up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, you know the deal. We will be right back. Okay, we are back. So I took the opportunity to look outside, and it appears we've got a partial lunar eclipse going on right now. Moon's almost completely covered. Right. Okay, where everybody at? The bridge. Or the beer hall. Ah, that's fine. The two of them are connected.
Captain's great, isn't he?
Because of him, the work doesn't run out. I very much appreciate your first mate. Never gonna badmouth his captain. Always just give him a backhanded compliment or two. Came out, one after another. Slam, bam, crash. That's how it happened. Hey, Bart. Sig was asking about you. Of course. If you're not strong, you can't be a man of the sea. Yeah, check this arm out. Proof of the men of the sea. Oh, those two definitely get along well. Where's Rico at?
Captain, your first mate is calling you.
Boy, he's interrupting our Men of the Sea story. That Hans, he's such an unrefined chap. What does he want now?
Our lady seems to have returned.
Our lady.
Oh, you mean Ellie?
Fool, why didn't you tell me earlier?
Well, let's go.
Just like that, she's fine. You gonna leave it at that? Where's Ellie?
She's seeing to the gear. She'll be along any time now.
You mean she was able to escape? Well, it's good for you, right, Faye?
Yeah.
Here she is, right on cue. Ellie, are you okay?
Yeah. What's that submarine?
Oh, you mean the Yggdrasil? It took a bad bashing, so now it's here, at the Thames, for repairs.
I see. Can I rest for a while? I'm exhausted.
That's a good idea. Faye, it's my ship. Oi, she said she's tired. Let her rest.
Well, I'm going.
I don't like this. Bart, you're still... It's not like that. She won't backstab us. I was raised around thugs and charlatans. I can tell just by looking in her eyes. Then you accept Ellie. That's why I can't. She may be okay with it. What about her family back home? Do you think she can live with that? Can she do that? Just get rid of her family? She has to decide. Ellie is probably worrying about that. We can't involve people who have attachments. Bart. Well, do whatever you want. Everything's okay. The lady came back unharmed. Young master, where did you go while we were so busy? An international goodwill visit with the Thames? Well, whatever. Now about the supplies for the submarine. Oh, that? Let me see. Order an additional 16 torpedoes. Yes, sir. Oh, that's it? That's all I wanted? Alright, well, I guess we'll go check up on our guest. See how she doing. And maybe Maggie and Choo-Choo while we're at it. Haven't seen you in a while.
This place isn't too familiar, but it doesn't matter because I didn't know much about Ave. In the first place, Chu. I was the only one who escaped Shakan's grip by fleeing Nissan with Bart. I wonder if the sisters are all right. The young master will help them too, won't he? Even though it was the sex wish, it still left a bitter feeling.
Where's Ellie's staying at? Oh yeah, this is the crew cabin. We're too important for a place like that now. Here's the med bay. Is Rico just back in the room with Hammer? Yeah, I guess. That girl had the eyes of a prisoner.
Where is this place? Never heard of the Thames before.
Been living in that city too long. It's not here either. Is she in the engine room fucking with stuff? Yep. Dog! Dog, do something! What's up, Marty? Eh? Huh? Hey, miss. I heard you got caught. Are you okay? Easy, Marl. That's just a Solarian girl. You don't need to bark.
It's an animal, so it can't help it. By the way, the first mate wants to see you.
Oh? Oh, I see. Sorry. Ellie, no! There's some sort of hypnosis. Disengaging all the locks. Ellie!
Hey?
This mission's done, spelled broken. Ellie! I knew it all along. This Maul's a mole. Damn it. What the hell did she do? What am I gonna do? Doc, what is this? Wait, do not worry about her. Stopping this is our priority. There. How's this? Okay, stopped an immediate meltdown, sounds like. I don't get it. At least when I saw her up there. She didn't have the eyes of a traitor. She was given some strong hypnosis. Hypnosis? It is a special hypnotism that makes a person behave in a pre-programmed way. A special condition serves as a switch to act, but until then, no strange behavior can be detected. She looked strange when coming out of the medical room, so I followed her. And didn't stop her as she, like, shoot everyone away from the engine room to sabotage things? Kind of slept on it there, Sidon. If you thought it was suspicious, you should have stopped her. Well, if you forcibly stop the behavior while imprinting, occasionally it destroys the mind. Oh, is this what, like what happens when you stop a sleepwalker and try to wake him up? I never quite understood that. But it is true that I reacted a little late. What? What's going on? Young master, have you done it again? It may take a while to fix it. Did she do this? Hypnosis. That's pretty damn underhanded even for Solaris. It broke again just after getting restored. What am I gonna do? Anyhow, we will take her to the medical room first. Faye, go to the room when you are done here. No need to worry. The hypnotist must have been a good one. There are no mental scars. A save is worthwhile. This damn bitch. Okay, save my fuel and just deal with this real quick. Does this hit any harder? I do. Oh, and I forgot to use an item to heal up EP again. Ah, okay. effective. Okay, first phase down. Ow. Not LA, she can't heal. Alright, so use the AoE attack, because I think it just hits hard. It sure do. So your black attacks, how about chi attack? Well, that one at least does damage. Not a lot. Not doing a lot of damage, and I'm afraid to attack this thing. Hey there, Rory. How's it going? So the AoE does hit harder, but I don't think it's worth the extra EP I have to spend to do it. Are you still countering? Well, what the heck? I absolutely can lose to an imitation fish. This thing sucks. Still alive. Just hit you with as many of these before I die. Any day now, this thing will drop. Money. Damage is terrible. Although maybe it had a chance to be good. Okay, at least down. And you're taking damage like normal again. Ow. Oh? Is that all you have to give? Well, too bad. No matter what, I can't let you live. Ugh. Armor breach. Water flooding cockpit. Pilot's vital signs are declining. Now for the coup de grace. Faye! Well, that was a pretty good move. Seemed effective. What? Airhods? Who the... Ugh. My main tank. I almost had him. Damn it. We have to retreat. Myung. Faye. I don't know. But for now, he's on life support. You mean he will be alright? I guarantee nothing. I don't know why he's like this in the first place. My fault? And there is hope of the infirmary in the Ethos headquarters. Faye. Can you say Faye? I cannot guarantee it, but if we were to take him to the Ethos headquarters hospital... Then could we save him? I think then that he would most probably pull through all right. Unfortunately, ordinary citizens are only allowed into the main hall at the Ethos headquarters. He would have to become a monk or be introduced by someone in the Ethos. Ah, I just remembered. I heard that the Atoners of Sin are coming to Thames from the Ethos headquarters. What purpose do such Etone from the Ethos have here? They're coming here to do some type of investigation. Etone. What are they? They're religious people from the Ethos who cleanse away the Reapers or Vels that appear here in Akavi. So why don't we ask them? I'll ask them if they can help us, but I don't know if they will. I guess there's no harm in asking, though. All right, let's go look after them. I will go with Faye and the life support machines to the Yggdrasil. Bart and Ellie, you two go look for the Etone. Right. Oh, that drunk's out of bed. Oh. Okay, I'm about as sloshed as the pirates on this ship now, so I think I need to call it early tonight. I can feel myself drifting away. Oh, who's this now? Erum666, thank you for the follow. Inevitably, because I'm calling it for the night here. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, everybody. Thank you for the follows as well. We will be back here again for, I'm going to hope, a full session tomorrow of more Xenogears. But until then, take care and have yourselves a good night.